What's up, guys? This is Jaws here, bringing you a new video, and we are right now playing Rainbow Six Siege, which is this new FPS game, 5 versus 5, where you have to breach a house or a building where some kind of terrorists are holding up hostage or bombs or just an area that you need to secure, which is just a room. It's a room in the house. But the reason I am making this video is to teach people how to carry in this game. By carry, I mean by basically almost being able to solo in case your whole team is a bunch of um, fucking retards, basically. So as you can see right now, we started off. I'm the the operator called Kapkan. At least that's how I pronounce it. This guy can place mines in the doorways like this, tripwire mines, so if they walk through them, they will explode. The reason I play this guy for defending is it's a really good carry guy. The reason he's good for carrying is because he got 3 in armor, which is like he's using heavy armor, and I'd say that heavy armor is probably the best of armors that you should be using for carrying. Because if you're walking around alone, you better be prepared on getting shot at a lot. And that brings me to the number 2 part of carrying, because usually you see a lot of people when they have to secure hostage, secure room, whatever, basically every single mission in this game, people will start to fortify themselves into the same room as the bomb, and it's actually quite it's quite a stupid idea to do so. As you can see here, I'm walking outside to check. This is also a very important part if you're carrying, always to try to get behind your enemies, which you will also notice further in this video. Of course I will show both sides, both attacker and defender, but right now we're still Kapkan walking around the plane, and as I was saying before, people usually fortify themselves inside the room, and that's pretty stupid, especially for, I'd say that you should max have 2 people in there. This is basically just to improve your game, but if you want to carry, don't stay in there. Get out, always get to another floor, not the same floor, I mean depending on the map, because right now I'm playing the Air Force One map with the big ass plane. But except that, I'd say always get on another floor, because if you will always have the advantage of coming from behind if they are trying to breach the floor that the bomb is on. Sometimes you can also breach from the ceiling, of course, because there are some places where you can blow up trapdoors, something like that, and you can get down from that or up. I'm not sure you can get up, but you can blow it to pieces with a nitro cell and then basically use it as a way to throw grenades inside of the room. But right now you can see I'm basically just around the bomb on the upper floor, just spotting. Now I'm running behind them, and here I'm running into one of them. This guy I didn't really hear, which is why I basically ran into him. I'm pretty lucky getting this guy like this, because it's pretty much 50-50 unless you have really good reflexes. I have some good reflexes though, but then again, you never know. So now I'm basically just sitting here, because if you find an enemy like this, there's almost always another one close. So also when you're carrying, if you want to carry, now I'm saying that he's in this part of the plane because I heard the guy. Yeah, I thought he was downstairs, so I'm pinging for my team, which basically don't know what that means, or they cannot hear me, but he was walking right there. That's also a very important part if you are carrying or roaming, as I call it, if you're roaming the map. I always want to play the roamer, and I usually say to my team, yeah, I'm gonna roam. because I'm really good at it, and also it's very, very smart. But if you are roaming, you should not run around. Don't even walk around. Just find a good spot inside a room that's you have done nothing with, so they won't know you're there. Just you don't even need to barricade it and stuff like that, because they won't check that room. Usually people won't check those rooms, and that's like where the whole backstabbing come in. That's why you're doing this. You can see, as I'm right here trying to breach through, I can hear someone walking on top. I can hear someone walking on the floor above me right now. So at this point I know there's someone above me, even though you can see the objective is all the way at the other end of the plane. I still know they have a roamer in the house. That's why if you're doing like I am, you can see I basically left my whole team in the other side of the plane right now. So I know he's up here, and I'm spotting for this guy, but somehow it doesn't look like that I'm gonna find him like this. Hopefully he will peek. It sounded like he was all the way back in the plane, so I'm basically just waiting for him to run past me or check if there's anyone. He could be sitting right above me actually, but here I'm just gonna take a chance, climb up, just gonna check quickly, and there he is. Apparently he didn't hear me, so I don't know why, but he didn't. And you can see I'm still walking forward. Right now I'm playing the operator called Fuze. Fuze is a really, really good operator. He got cluster mines he can put on walls and floors and everything to shoot grenades out on the other side of the wall or floor. That's why this guy is really good, especially if you want to carry on the attacker side as a sort of DPS, I'd say. You can see right now I'm putting cluster mines right above the objective, shooting down 4 grenades, and boom, boom, I actually end up getting 2 kills. So the thing I don't notice here, which is a little late, as you will notice in 2 seconds, I'm gonna place another one. I see a guy, because he was just straight rushing for me.
One guy
when he heard
50 HP.
That I was placing the cluster mine. So, but then again, I still got 3 kills that round alone.
The next round.
And the other round I got 2. Now this is a different round, and again I'm playing Fuze as an attacker, because I want to show you guys the whole DPS part. I call it, because I'm using, you know, automated automated weapons with silencers, scopes, all that sort of stuff. Because usually I like playing these characters, but my favorite attack operator is Montagne or Montagne. I'm actually not quite sure how to pronounce it. Never mind. The guy with the big ass shield, you will see him in just a second. And I will show you why he's a perfect fit for carrying as well if you are attacking. Because of course you want to win, but sometimes you get teammates that they simply don't know how to play the game. Maybe they just new, maybe they just too young to process all this gaming thing into I don't know. But yeah, okay, now you can see again, that was the cluster mine. I'm placing a breach charge. I ran to the bottom floor, all the way to the other side of the plane. And there's a guy sitting right there waiting for me. The reason I ran all the way around is because that's what I do. That's how you carry, basically. That's how I carry. And I find the other guy from behind as well. You're backstabbing. That's why you do this sort of stuff. If I'm playing Montagne, I would never do stuff like this, because I have a shield. I need to protect my team and myself. There's no reason to run. Right now, we are in another map, I think. Yeah, we are in another map. This is the bank, the Great National Bank map. And as you can see, I'm playing Kapkan, which is he is probably my favorite defender. Just placing all these trip mines. Usually I don't get kills with these, but and they also quite easy to see from the other side. If you know how to, there's like a red thing sticking out the wall where he's drilling in the explosive device. And you can see now the objective is underneath me again, and then I choose to go to the upstairs. The reason I go up here is because I will always have the advantage in case they are in the lobby out there running down on the floor, stuff like that. If I can get the higher ground advantage, it's probably oh, I'm sorry. It's probably some of the best advice I can give. Like, always get to the highest floor, unless your objective is on the highest floor. Then you get to the floor underneath, because you shouldn't get too far away. If you get too far away, let's say that you have your objective in the bottom and you go all the way to the top floor, then the problem is that if they actually end up breaching quite fast, then you're basically screwed, because you cannot make it down. As you can see here, they also have a guy looking for a Roma right here. Of course, right here I'm playing against the same guys that I was playing against in the plane map, so they know that the team, I think we had the same team in both maps, I'm actually not quite sure. But they know that we have a Roma, which is me, and that's why I'm hiding. I shoot him, and when you shoot people, it's pretty hard in the Air Force 1 map, but in a big map like this, when you shoot one this fast in the game, just run off, get to a new position, save yourself, because otherwise you'll get run down and you get killed in no time. I could have stayed up there, but the reason I didn't want to, I mean, I'm pretty fast at scoping, I'm pretty fast at seeing people and shooting them before they shoot me. But if a shield breaches, and as you can see right now, I have barbed wires, I don't have my nitro cell. So if I don't have a nitro cell and I'm getting in front of a guy with a shield, I'm screwed. I'm basically screwed. And that brings me to the why the shields are so OP when it comes to carrying your team. You can see right here, I heard the guy from a distance. I could hear that he blew something up out here. There he shot once. So yeah, I'm basically just trying to find him right now. But I know he's and you can actually see his head right there, and I'm gonna shoot him coming from behind once again. And all my teammates, that's a perfect example, standing inside of the room where the objective is. But enough about that. Now we're playing Montagne, and as you can see here, I'm breaching a window. I'm just standing here looking. He cannot hit my feet when I'm standing up like this. Makes sense. He just shot one of my mates. Not very great, and they hit my feet, so I'm gonna expand my shield so he can walk in a full size. My mate just got one. I'm walking behind that thing to kill a guy. That's not usually what I do. Sometimes I do it. There's a nitro cell that will blow me up. That's basically the only way to kill Montagne if he knows how to play. I'm walking in here. Yeah, I get spotted by this guy. Now I will show you why this is so good. You can see this guy spraying at me, constantly spraying. When he's reloading, that's what you're waiting for. You're walking towards him, you're walking side by side, making him shoot all his rounds. He will start reloading, then you pull down the shield, shoot him right in the face. Really easy way to carry, and it works every time. I mean, I've gone off service with like 15 kills sometimes. Here again, I knew this guy was here. That's just not the same thing, but I was gonna get this last guy, and I was gonna kill him, but my teammate decided to shoot me right in the back. As you can see here, I would have gotten that kill if he didn't do that shit. But with that said, guys, this is basically how you carry and roam in the game. This is how you should improve your game. You can have more of these people on the same team. You don't need one, you can have two. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.